Show. The Fling Show. Y'all wanna know about the mystery of flight. You wanna hear about the scene done right. So kill your TV and just come outside. We're gonna take you on a beautiful ride. The Fling Show. The Fling Show. The Fling Show. The Fling Show. The Fling Show.
Hey, welcome to the Fling Show. I'm Hemi. Glad you can join us. Appreciate you coming in tonight and spending a little bit of time with us. First, we're going to get right to the 2 minutes. Chris, what do you got?
Well, what we don't have, Hemi, after these last, what it seems like a whirlwind, these last 8-9 days, we got to crown 2 new champions, one in the advanced division and one in the juniors division. Just incredible competition, lots of fun, lots of heat, a lot of great throws, just an amazing time. And I couldn't be more excited about what the future holds. And that's my 2 minutes for today. But I think that before, when we move on, I want to kind of get your thoughts on that first last weekend when we did the advanced groups match. What'd you think about that?
And I thought it was an incredible battle under a lot of pressure, under a lot of heat. We had Matt with ML, Matt Lang Productions out there with 3 camera guys going on for the finals, for the Final Four there at Spring Valley. And then, of course, you and I sitting there yakking and with our little iPhone trying to keep that rolling. There's a lot of pressure in that situation. And I think they handled it really well. It was really cool to watch. I'm becoming more and more of a fan of disc golf. Every time we run one of these things, it's just so much fun to watch. I think I'm enjoying watching more than I am playing, except for our casual rounds, and then playing out there at Northside Christian last night was a lot of fun too. But love watching it, and it went on several holes. I lost count. And hindsight, we need to pick a course with better score separation. That's something that we learned. And Chris and I, we're learning this as we go. That's just how it is. It's an organic thing. But we really appreciate all the input from everybody throughout this whole journey. From Matt Stillwagon and Mayo, and everybody's got their 2 cents and really helping us shape it into something that is getting better and better as we go. And as we got to the juniors, we actually used some ideas that were proposed to us after the advanced, and how to end this, how to do the playoff a little better. But I tell you what, though, I can't wait for that post-production footage to come out, because it was pretty epic just as it was. I know it went on a long time, and those guys were hot, and they've been out there all day. And but I'm looking forward to seeing how it comes across on video on our YouTube page. And in case you don't know, we do have a YouTube page where we've collected some post-production, one from Matt Lang from ML Production, and then some other, of our Zoom stuff, some of our Fling Show stuff that we produced when we first got started. So you can go over to the Fling Show on the YouTube page and check that out. What'd you think, Chris?
Well, the competition for the advanced group was everything that I thought it would be. The Final Four was epic. I think that, yes, while we had to tweak some things, just what was captured, the putting, they were just so competitively close. And yes, we could have gone into the woods and maybe had some more separation, but I think that epic finish with the advance was just, we couldn't have written it any better. And congratulations to Jason Maith. I mean to tell you, with an 11-hole carryover, and it seemed like we walked up and down that hill 5 times I was so hot and tired when we were done after that. But I can tell you this. It was incredible just to watch, like you said. So that competition alone was great. But then we move on to the juniors, which we just had that one-day event. I cannot tell you how proud I am of these young men and their talent that they have. And not only talent that they have, but the composure in which they showed was just wonderful to see. Even the ones that, as you could tell, as the match went along, there was some separation, but just the fight in them and the willingness to get out there and still throw it while you, like you said, they're still under the same cameras and they're still having the same conversations being had while they're playing. I just thought they performed marvelously. And then the final three, I mean, it came down to, once again, an epic battle, something you and I thought would happen. Northside presented some holes that has some separation ability for these young men, and it ended up playing out in the second final hole. And congratulations to John Montenegro. I mean, all the way from California to come and play. That was pretty impressive, huh?
Oh yeah, that's great. I was talking to his dad too, and you know, our match finished earlier because we only had Connell and Patrick Keener, and Connell finished him off early. About, I don't know, he had about 9 points on him, and so I had some time to cool my phone off and charge it up in the phone, and I mean in the car, and I sat there and I started looking up some of these competitors, and I saw John's first and only PDGA tournament was a win in juniors. And then when I was talking to his dad later on, he told me the story about that. They do this thing, they have this tradition, if one of the pros or somebody is running late, or maybe he signed in late or something, but Stevie Rico signed in late, and so they punish him by putting him on the juniors card. And so John's first tournament was with Stevie Rico. And I looked up the scores, and he only beat him by 6. So his very first tournament in disc golf was against a Hall of Fame disc golfer, and you know, a Southern California guy who's done a lot of good stuff out there. But anyway, it was pretty interesting to me to see that, and just to see John, you know, he's just got that. There's something about him, you know. He's going to be beating a lot of people around here very soon. And
I knew we were in for something special when I asked the competitors what their ratings was, and it went from 880 to 920, and I was like, that's when my jaw dropped right then. I was like, oh, we're about to see something very special here, because the other two gentlemen who made the finals, Kevin and Connell, let's not, poo-poo them. Those two kids right there, extremely talented. And I got to do John's first match against Caleb Fennell, and we all already know that kid's an up-and-comer. So there were 4 of those kids right there that I almost see that if they continue down the path that they're on right now, we're going to be hearing their names up there with the APs and the Freddie Mazes in this area. That is for sure. So look out. I was very impressed.
Yeah. And shout out to Jason and AP for sending John over there. You know, he got in late, or, he got in, I guess, almost late. Like day of. Yeah, it was like the day before. And so thanks for, those guys for sending him over our way. And, John knows some more juniors that are out there. And because they don't have sports right now, we might be seeing a lot more juniors out on the course. So you guys bring them along, just like AP and Jason have. That's how we grow the sport right there. So thank you guys for sending them our way. It was a pleasure.
We already know there's 2 more. There's already 2 more that Caleb knows and that Connell know that are extremely high rated as well, that unfortunately had other obligations to play baseball. But we get those 2. And I guarantee there might be some down there in the South that we can attempt, and maybe some down the Houston area. Get us a nice little 8-card match play of that night. And all of them came back and said how much fun it was, because it it got them back into the competition and the one-on-one, and it was a different style to them, and they really seemed to enjoy it along with their parents. Sometimes I don't know who enjoys it more, if the kids enjoy it more than the parents do.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, and yeah, speaking of parents, I was talking to Patrick's dad, who happens to be from my old stomping ground out in West Texas. He's from Big Spring, Texas. That's where they came from. But I was talking to him about Patrick. You know, he had a 4-year disadvantage. He was 13 playing against Connell at 17, or just turned 17, and you know, world champion Connell. He was just kind of like, he had no chance. I could kind of tell that from the beginning, but his attitude was amazing. And I told him right after the match, that's the first thing that I noticed. And I think, you know, that's huge for me to see that kind of attitude. But I told his dad, thanks for, you know, for the way you've raised him. It's been good. So
Sawyer was the same thing. Sawyer was the exact same way. He drew, who did he draw? He drew Kevin on the first round, and Kevin got up on him. And there was a separation issue, really more in distance. But as far as upshot and putting, they were right neck and neck. Just Sawyer was just giving up distance, which gave up those birdie opportunities, which, you know, where the separation came in. But he too had, he had a great attitude, and so did his dad. And I want to shout out to both of them because they had such a wonderful time. We need to also thank Chris Vandegrift for the donation of the disc, the Whippet, which Sawyer did win that one, and Mikey Sieber for the donation of the Destroyer to the winner, which John won that as well. And just so you know, John E., which I was referring to him earlier, he politely said, I did go by John, so from now on, we'll call you John.
yeah. I gathered that during the match. Mr. John to you. But no, it's great to watch. He reminded me of Nolan Grider. I don't know what it is, but there's something about his putt. You know, it's just such a relaxed, comfortable delivery. You just had the feeling it was going to go in when you watch him. And I think we had a clip of that. Not sure when we were going to get to play that, but we had a clip of one of John's putts in the first round from about 45 footer. Well, we had some. Okay, let's see it. Let's check it out.
Yeah, I remember making that silly statement that, you know, those were really great at putting in that advanced match. About 6 holes into
oh my
match,
goodness gracious! Look how many
putt.
steps that is.
Yeah, there's no doubt. And Connell throwing in that 100-footer. Yeah.
Oh my goodness gracious!
Covering it up with a 35-40 footer.
Yeah, he had like a 33 or so foot ante from the trees there on hole 7. Yeah, from the woods. Yeah, and he kind of, those kind of putts kind of throw you off sometimes. That's how you can tell if somebody's in a groove when you start making those ante putts. You know, he practices a lot. You can see that. It's good to see. I'm not sure if we saw the clip there, but anyway, so what's up with this raffle? What are we doing?
We got to do the raffles now. It's finally time. We thank everybody for their patience. 2 old guys kind of wearing out in the sun. That's why we kind of realized moving forward, we're going to wait for a little cooler temperatures to go. But until then, we do have a couple raffles. Hemi wants to go ahead and talk about the first one. We're going to get started, of course. That way I get this thing turned around with the random.org.
All right. So the first one, this piece right here, it's like it's an acrylic on canvas. I think it's can't remember exactly how big it is. It's about as big as my head. It's about that big, but
it's
a
huge.
little.
I mean, that's like that big.
Oh wait, here we go. 12, 13. It's like 14 by 14 by 11, something like that. Anyway, it's acrylic on canvas. It's an abstract painting with a disc golf scene painted into it with the Fling Show swirly disc, the signature Fling Show swirly disc in there. signed by me, and it's just an acrylic pour. The background is, but anyway, it's just a piece of original artwork, disc golf artwork. It's the second one now that I've given away besides the trophies. So good luck, everybody.
Does that mean you're ready?
You know, how much can you say about a paint? I'm not an art critic, you know, I just paint them.
I love it. So you already know how I feel about it. I wish I get to have it, but we're just gonna let somebody win this. Just so y'all know, once again, this is live. Boom, we're using random.org. There was 118 waffle tickets purchased. Thank y'all so much. So I'm about to go here and hit the generator so we can see who wins this. You ready to go? And the drum roll is generate number 64.
Hey,
64, and we shall see which one is 64. Oh, let's see. Hold on. Come on. Why is it not moving? Okay. Let's see. 74, 93, 30, 1 through 5. Come on. Where are you at? 64. Oh, 63 was Chloe. You just missed about the Slim Pickens. Tim Egan wins it. Wow.
All right, Slim.
God, and if anyone's been to his outhouse, he could use a piece of art out there.
All right, Slim. Congrats,
Slim
man.
wins it. Sorry about that taking me so long, but yep, that's Slim right there.
Yeah,
Congrats,
Slim's won somebody from our card.
Yeah, finally. And
yeah,
yep, no doubt. We love Slim. He's awesome.
Congrats.
All right.
Congrats, Slim.
Congrats. All right, so on to the next one.
Next up, I guess that would be the Buzz, right? We have a 173 OS CTP Buzz.
I have that one.
Yeah.
Go ahead, talk about it.
It's got the beautiful purple Earth Eclipse or whatever that is. A really nice looking disc. But what I like about it is it's a 173 OS. It's something you can throw. I don't have any wall hangers, so I suggest go out and throw that sucker. But anyway, good luck on this one.
It is gorgeous, man. I want that one so bad. Oh, we also forgot to tell Slim what else he won.
Oh, forgot about the other one.
Woo!
Oh, he gets all of that. Oh,
he gets that. Look at that. Boom, boom, boom.
Hey, look at that number. Okay, latitude 64. Slim was number 64. My birth year, 64. There you go, Slim.
Ricky White signature disc, Explorer.
Yeah.
GBO.
GBO. Good tournament.
Bam.
And then a
looks
mini.
Like it's a one. Yeah, wait. And that's not really a mini. Well, yeah, it is. What do you call these? The discies?
It is definitely a mini. You can use it for a mini. It's called a Disc Ease. Alex showed it to me. You can throw it around the house. You can throw it at your significant other and it won't hurt them.
He has no significant other. He's all alone.
Oh, for Slim? Yeah. Well, he can pretend.
He can throw it to his dog.
Right.
All right.
Yeah.
So let's move on to the next one. So we're done with that one. Now we're on to this one. Yes, we are. Okay, here we go. So there's 110 in that one. There's 110 waffle tickets sold. Once again, we want to thank everybody, for all your wonderful support. And the drum roll is, we ready?
Yeah.
Rate it. Ba-boom, 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 ba-boom. Come on, give it to me. It says number 72. So let's see if I can find 72 faster than I found the other one. There's 61 to 110. There it is. It would be Jason. Oh, Jason. Oh, I can't say his last name, but that's really screwing that
Coquel.
up. Coquel. He is the winner, 61 through 110. Congratulations. Just to make sure.
Congrats, Jason.
72. So Jason and Slim, they win. That is awesome. That is awesome.
thanks for pitching in. It goes to a good cause, Nurses Association, National Nurses Association. We're going to give a percentage of that to them, but to the participants and just to fund what we're doing here at the Fling Show. Thank you very much. We appreciate it. Enjoy. Well, we got some sponsors we want to talk about real quick. Thanks for watching, everybody. Appreciate it. Spending some time with us. So a shout out to the Fling Show friends of the Fling Show, people that have been tuning in and watching what we do. Is really, it means a lot to us, and commenting and just being a part of this journey. It means a lot. Thank you very much. We really appreciate it. And be sure, again, click on over to the YouTube page. We also have a YouTube page where we stuck some videos up there. You can check it out. I want to say thanks to Northside Christian, Matt Stillwagon, Northside Chain Gang, Matt Stillwagon, always a big help. Anytime he's at a tournament, he seems to be helping us. So and he's always glad to help. So thank you, Matt, and everything you do, and the way Northside Chain Gang takes care of each other. I appreciate it so much. Just want you all to know that. We got Gorilla Golf. We got Griff. He's always generous to us and donating stuff for us to waffle off. And I think didn't we do something with we were going to
whip it?
Yeah,
the whip it. That's what Sawyer won.
Oh, okay. Congrats, Sawyer, on that one. That's a good one. So Patrick and Griff, thank you. Gorilla, Andy and Don over at Spring Valley, stepping up huge and supporting the Fling Show, and always chiming in and saying, thanks for the coverage. And man, we're glad to do it, but really glad to have support like Spring Valley. Thank you, Andy. Meredith, our own Meredith, swooping in and being there when Chris's phone died or overheated. And Meredith, I was just clicking around, and all of a sudden there's Meredith. I said, I didn't even know she was here. Thank you, Meredith. We really appreciate the support we get from you, and just having the woman's voice there. It's great. Justin Holman. Well, you just need a break sometimes. No, I don't know. So Mikey Siebert, just out of nowhere, he found us, and he's been supporting us ever since. Thank you so much. What did Mikey? He gave something to CTP. Oh, the Destroyer.
Yeah, to the winner. He did. It was to the winner, John Montenegro of the juniors. Thank you so much, Mikey. He's been awesome. Awesome.
Yeah, he's helped out a lot. John Bowen, thank you so much for scoring at the advanced division. It meant a lot to us because we get our hands full, and we can only do one thing at a time, really. And scoring is not our forte, especially with our shoes on. And it was great having you there and pulling my cart around too. So we had a backup, and we had water. It was hot, and we had an umbrella and all that stuff. So thank you, John. We love you, man. And then one last sponsor that we have to thank is our new fashion coordinator, Jake Botello. We really thank you for stepping up and telling Chris to get a new shirt on. And it looks good on you. Matt, thank you, Matt. Matt Lang, who's done the post-production on now 2 events, and he'll have the advanced division out sometime soon, and I'm looking forward to that. But he's also triggering and engineering this show tonight, and we thank you for that. Much appreciated. My heart goes out to you for stepping up, Matt. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Oh, and the McHemmie wives. They put up with our craziness. So thank you. Thank you, Carrie. I love you.
And I know we're always going to forget somebody, but somebody else that I don't want to forget is AP stepping up huge for us, and a couple of times for filming. I want to thank Caleb and Connell also for Connell with the disc donations to us to get those from Discraft. Caleb for helping me get a hold of some of these great junior players as well, working behind the scenes. I don't think that people really realize how much our friends have helped us, because it has really taken a small village to start this small thing that we're doing. But it's amazing how much help we get and how much help it takes. So we don't want to forget anybody. And if we did, it is not because we don't notice and we don't care, because we definitely do.
Sheldon over at Northside Christian.
Sure.
Yeah. Hey, yeah, he let us in to get the little paint markers and all that. Oh, and Matt, thanks for helping us mark the course too. We had the course, both courses marked beautifully. It just takes a little bit of paint sometimes and to make an event seem special, So thank you all for stepping up.
I got one more small thing for you, Hemi. As you can see, we have our Wall of Fame now. What an incredible Wall of Fame, and what an incredible group of players we have been fortunate enough to come and join us in what we're doing with this bracket match play. Freddie Mays is starting it off, Christina Linthicum, Jason Maith, and now John Montenegro. Thank you all so much for your participation. We couldn't have had better representation, and we really, really appreciate it. But just a little thought, Hemi. We've only been doing this for 3 months as of the 17th. Yep. And in that time, we have over 145 videos. I am floored and amazed, and I am just I can't wait to see where it takes us. And I know we're going to be putting some things off till September, because Hemi's got a few things working in his brain. If you might want to talk about that before we go. But thank everybody, and it's been an incredible journey, and I can't wait to see the intermediates and the rec. You're coming up. You're next.
Hey, I have a question about that one. Somebody asked me about that. Are they going to be one group, or are they going to be two separate tournaments?
I wish it could be one group. I got so many people hitting me over the head for both groups. We can do probably 6. We could probably do 24 and 24, but we've already talked about the lack of cameras, so 16's it. Plus, it just wears us 2 old guys out. Those three round events are just something else. But heck no, we're going to have intermediate and we're going to have rec, both of them. And
awesome.
So if you rec guys, you want to step up and play intermediate, do so. You can play both. That doesn't matter to us.
Yeah. And we talked about doing the old guys after that. So when it gets cooler, when the old guys can handle it. And so looking forward to that one. We have a special trophy that we're constructing for that one, for the old guys. So look for that, guys. There are a bunch of guys that I know can really play. So looking forward to that. We'll have one age group. We're not going to break it down, 40s, 50s, 60s. We're just going to call it old guys. So anybody that's over 40 can play.
40 not old.
Okay, 45.
Okay.
No, I guess we'll stick with the PDJ guidelines. They think 40 is old, so we'll go 40 and older. So a little teaser about the upcoming event, the fun event that might take place before the rec and intermediate, which is the art disc catcher, the BYOB, the Bring Your Own Basket Ace Run. And this one's still in the works, and we're still creating ideas on how to monetize it, how to make it fun and make money for everybody, including the viewers. So we're coming up with an idea that will allow people to make money off of ace runs that they see on the Fling Show page. But they're going to be ace running on baskets that were homemade contraptions, much like in the vein of the art car, the Houston art car. So we want to see some crazy baskets. And I have one that I made myself some 20 years ago, the water hose basket, and it still catches. And I'll be throwing that one up there, but I'm gonna do some funky with it, just for this show. So I'll be working on that. But so get your creative wheels turning and see what you can come up with for a basket. We'll also have other baskets involved if you want to bring your own, and you like your disc catcher. May say that maybe you won it on a raffle and it's blue and your name is Alex Hughes. You might want to bring that one because I want to see it. I want to putt on that one. But no, we're going to look for a special spot of land. We're looking at one near Spring Valley that might be good, but we're also thinking about parking garages. We're talking about something really kind of out of the normal, but also kind of place where you could pay $10 and play 18 holes of total ace run. Every hole is an ace run, and then you could play it again for $10 if you wanted to. But we're going to try to film every hole too, so and put it on the Fling show, and then have groups. But we'll tell you the specifics as it develops. It's a growing thing, but I just wanted to let you guys know about it. It's going to be fun. It's going to be a fun event. I'm looking forward to it, seeing what crazy baskets are out there. We've already met a couple of guys that are into this, and I can't wait because I know people make baskets, and I want to see them. And I want to throw on them, see if they catch. But anyway, the other thing too, let's talk about this coming up. This will be several months down the road. Is the Tournament of Champions that we got going. We have a group of guys and a girl behind you, and those people will be competing against each other on a course that we're going to lay out. That'll have some course separation, but it's not going to be monster long, so that it is good for like the Freddie and the Jasons. Make it all kind of even, and see what happens, and see how these champions can battle it out against each other.
Yes, I agree, because I think it's going to come down to putting, as it always does. Just if we can do something short where everybody has an opportunity to get there. So if you take the length out of it, we get these champions in here, maybe even the old guy champion, which you can, redeem yourself after losing the Open. And you can participate in that and be on our Wall of Fame.
Well, what else you got, Chris?
That's it. I can't wait to see what we're going to do moving forward. It's always an adventure with you, waking up and finding out what your brain's thinking about that next day and seeing which way we're going. So I can't wait for the art baskets. I can't wait for the old man challenge. I can't wait for the challenge of champions. And this is going to be a fun ride. Stay tuned, because you never know. We could be heading to Arkansas next week. You never know.
Yeah, or Austin,
Arkansas. Congratulations, Tim. Congratulations, Jason. I'll get a hold of y'all. I'll send you IMs, and we'll get these things to you as quickly as possible. And once again, thank everybody. Thank you all. And Hemi, I've only got one more thing to say. May your putt stay in the basket. And peace.
Peace.